Reigns 2, back in the saddle. That works on a lot of different levels. That's a great joke. That is a horse joke, because horses have saddles and reins. And well, that's really it. It's not one level. It's not a king joke. Last time, guys, what happened? We were trying to kill our court jester, and our dog turned into the devil. Now we are Baudouin. We're 0 years in power, trying to try the blue one, lose yourself in the dungeon, and have an heir. I would like to conduct new research on the fabled transmutation of lead into gold. Could you finance me? Yeah. I could finance you in all the lead you want, and then if you make it into gold, you're rich, right? All of a sudden lead'll be hard to find. I would like to conduct new... Okay, whatever. A body was found later that year, horrifyingly torn and bloated. I don't see how one relates to the other, but, you know, such is life. We can only accept it. We can't really. Okay. Our dog turned into the devil when it was the year 666. I'm not sure what date that happened. Maybe like June 6th. Usually a lot of horror movies come out around that time. I think the devil has really got God beat in terms of branding. I think the devil's got it's got like goats are the devil. It's got his own number. The devil's got pentagrams. Really, just the easiest way to draw a star. You turn that upside down. That's a devil thing. A lot of popular media, like Harry Potter. Well, everybody thought that was satanic. The devil somehow got himself attached to the most popular book series in the history of books. You know, God has his own book, the Bible. That's not... No one's read the Bible. Everybody's read the Sorcerer's Stone. Come on. A great fire is destroying your castle, my lord. Save the money or save Gary? We'll save Gary. Your country is ruined, my lord. Cool. You know, a lot like Tinder, a lot like swiping on Tinder, this game is all about discovering all the different ways you can die. The new oligarchy forces you to exile. Okay, Baudouin, you were supposed to have an heir. You ruled for 4 years. You survived from one Olympic Games to the next. To try the blue one, lose yourself in the dungeon, have an heir. We didn't accomplish anything, so now we have to do it all over. The Kingdom of the South claims that you're betrothed to their young princess. Declining may trigger a war. Hey, this seems like an easy way to get an heir, am I right? Yeah, sure, why not? You know, I think the only thing God really has over the devil is God has a lot of candles, you know, all the different saint candles. The devil doesn't really have his own brand of candles. If you ever looked at like a pentagram or a satanic summoning circle, there are candles involved. So maybe they just need to make like official devil branded pentagram candles, and you know, they'd clean up. We should create a museum of science to collect all living creatures. I can help in my spare time. Yeah, why not? I like science. The Eastern Baronies are attacking. We will only prevail by enlisting the population. Yeah, dude, we have a lot of people. Whoa, that really drained our people. The goldsmiths of the capital created a cartel to organize their trade. They want your approval. If we say no, I bet it'll help the people. Yeah, I see, okay. We discovered an unknown body in the dungeon. Its hands are missing. Shall we reinforce the garrison? Like the dungeon of the castle where I live? Because that's creepy. They're useless. We could say this and probably lower the stats of the army, or accept and raise it. Let's raise it a little. Queen Lucy is loved by the people. I guess that's our wife. Funny we never met her. Give her more power? Yeah, if she's loved by the people, that'll probably increase the power of the people and decrease the power of the army. Shit, or do both. I could build a hospital to prevent a surge of epidemics. Yeah. Who are we now? George. King George. Classic king name. Only a real jerk, I think, would oppose would oppose the building of a hospital. But who's going to be the doctor? Sire, your urine smells like rhododendrons. I think that's a kind of flower. Your urine smells like rhinoceros. Your urine smells like Rhode Island. You should avoid riding for a while. Why would we say no? Both affect the army, I guess. If we say no, it'll hurt the army. If we say yes, I know if we say no, it'll probably, let's say yes, will probably hurt the army. Good, we want the army to be nerfed a little. Do I really have to tell you why the doctor can't run the hospital? Yeah. I didn't intend to, so about the hospital. So I'm guessing the doctor can't run the hospital because he's too busy turning lead into gold and then somehow having those bits of lead lead to disfigured bodies being found, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Let's build the hospital. Mount Care. The hospital will limit the consequence of epidemics and catastrophes. Rad. Hey, pretty cool. The Vikings are attacking us. We should defend our kingdom from the north. Attack. Wow, wow. Rex invites you to follow him. Hey. 691. Good old 90s. Only 90s kids will remember following Rex. Rex wants to play. Hey, only 90s kids will remember helping Rex. No, not that. Or here, take that. What does he do? Like bite our dick off? Not that, dude. Rex brings you to a forgotten part of the dungeon. Why are we always hanging out in the dungeon? Well, one of our goals is to lose yourself in the dungeon, so let's explore further. This will have an effect every second. Enter the dungeon. There's no way back, and in your absence, the kingdom ineluctably falls into anarchy. Ineluctably. Well, we've already lost because we ran out of money. In our absence, people, well, they started ordering way more seamless. They took more taxis. They kept buying name brand sodas. A lot of shit went sour when we weren't around to keep a tight rein, wink wink, name of the game, on the old purse strings. The walls are ornate with discreet alchemist's runes. Use Mercury door. Use gold door. I think Mercury is the one on the left and gold is the one on the right, but I'm not sure. A treasure chest. Open it. Carry on. Open it. Why not? It's like our shit. It would be full of like our schoolwork from the 3rd grade. You have found a key. Okay, or a key for Bailey's Irish Cream. Take it, dude. It seems there's a door on the right, but it's not clear. It's not clear it's a door or it's not open. Carry on. Did you find your way out of the dungeon? Maybe, but your power is no more than a new king is no more and a new king is on the rise. Okay, so we died George the Creepy. Nice. Now we have to try the blue one, have an heir, govern like a winner. We're now James. Jimmy John. You're governing like a loser. Pardon me? Guard? Pardon me, dude? The best show you're providing your people with is that stupid spring festival. Wow, what a train wreck of reading that sentence, huh? Take 2? No. I don't have to read it correctly. But I will. The best show you're providing your people with is... Whoa. Dude. Take 3. You want to take that again? Haven't read in class in a long time. Been out of school for a while. The best show you're providing your people with is that stupid spring festival. Still, you know what? Leaving it in the past, moving on. Eyes on the prize, that's the future. Yeah, let's just dance like ducks while a moron martyrizes the loot. So Dark Ages, it's embarrassing. People want drama, action, love stories with mature content. You have to entertain them. We were trying to kill you with like a witch's curse last episode, which was actually, come to think of it, about 30 years ago. So I don't know how you've maintained your youth. So I have appointed myself Chief Entertainment Officer. It's all right, don't thank me. Don't think twice, it's all right, says... Who's that, Dylan? Bob Dylan? I said Dylan like I'm a huge Bob Dylan fan. We would like to build a school in the capital for the enlightenment of the people. I love schools. We heard about young princess being held against her will in a Dark Rock castle. It's obviously a trap, dude. My horse. Well, let's go save the princess. You ride to Dark Rock in full armor, proud, glorious, and glittering. Breathing fire. Are you the king? Are you here for the damsel? Yeah? No. Well, we came all this way, so yeah. Oh, good. There. Take her. I was thinking it was going to be a real Toad Mario. Our princess is in another castle situation. I will kill you first, but, I mean, if we don't have to fight a dragon, let's avoid it. Nobody's killing anyone. You're here for the girl, here she is. End of story. Nice. Okay? No. Look at that. If we say no, all of our dots are affected. If we say okay, none of them are. I'm guessing it's not going to be a positive thing, like we somehow kill the dragon. But I'm not a fan of James the Trump. So here's to being killed by a dragon. Am I right? The dragon is really dangerous after all. But, you know, like I said, this... The James all about finding new ways to die, discovering shit. Look, we just got an achievement. It popped in the bottom right corner. We ruled for 2 years. That's not even long enough to, like, see your favorite show. Have its final episode. Try the blue one, have an air, find the frozen blood. In the back of the royal freezer. I found blue and brown mushrooms in the forest. The blue one seems edible. Give it to me. Oh, looks like this nun really wants us to do some shrooms with her. Blue mushroom. You feel suddenly. Hey, buddy. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. That's a typo. That ain't no word I don't know how to read. Very happy. Then strange things start to happen. Victory, the Vikings are defeated. Should we exterminate all the prisoners? Oh, shit. What are the strange things? This? Let them go or no pity? Let's kill all the prisoners. Whoa, our hearing is all weird. I'm Sister Delphine, the head mistress of the new school. Help us nurture the young souls. Kinda thought that said neuter at first. Yeah, dude, let's nurture some young souls. We can never be too prepared. You need to recruit more soldiers, says General Pallone Bunnyman. Yeah, let's not recruit more soldiers. I curse you for the massacre of my soldiers. How dare you? You're my slave now, Silbero, the Silent Eagle. Let's take this dude as a slave. Wow, that hurt all of our stats. I would like to conduct new research on weapons and warfare. Will you help? This might bankrupt us. And it will definitely make the people not happy, but it'll make the sword strong. A group of fanatics have ransacked the hospital, pretending only God can heal them through your holy touch, my lord. Milord. What are we gonna do? We can yes or no. This doesn't really sound like a yes or no question. Doesn't sound like a question at all. Master Courtney. We lost the war, my king. We have to accept our enemy's conditions. No or yes. No or yes. If we say yes, we'll probably lose our last bit of cash. If we say no, we'll probably lose our last bit of cash. So let's go out defiant. Your country is ruined, my lord. Merchants and nobility own everything. Also, you were, you know, war Was war that killed the beast, says Jack Black at the end of King Kong. Was beauty killed the beast? What's that famous quote? No, it was war, dude. The new oligarchy forces you to exile. Better to live in exile, I think, than be killed by murderous, avengeful Vikings. You agree? Disagree? Yay? Nay? Swipe left? Swipe right? We died George the Dazed. We ruled for... Well, we ruled for about 8 years. So 2 Olympic Games. Try the blue one, find the frozen blood. Can't wait until the year 999 when we die and our kingdom is thrown into chaos because of the Y1K virus that affects all of our abacuses and trebuchets. Find the frozen blood, have an heir, recruit the spy. Gerald, first of his name, Master Ben Maimon, is conducting ungodly experiments. His very presence in this court is gross. I disagree. Bishop of Coterbury? Is that supposed to say Archbishop? I don't know. My research is not working. Should I carry on? Yeah, sure. Whatever. My liege, we are under attack. Beggars are invading our streets. Let them be. Throw them out. Yeah, throw them out. We should reach out to our audience, show that we care. The executions are boring. Add fireworks and silly games. Yeah, dude, doesn't look like it cost us no cash, so sure. Let's pretend I didn't hear that, says Justice Agamemnon. He's the executioner. Let's pretend I didn't hear that. Yes? Let's pretend you didn't hear that, or no? Let's pretend you didn't hear that. Kind of an ambiguous choice, don't really know what it means. Let's just say yes. Wait a minute. Here's an old callback. First rule of improv, always say no. Cereals are very cheap these days, Milard. You should adjust the price of bread. Raise it slightly, double it. Let's raise it slightly. We could arrange your wedding with the Princess of the North. That would stop the war. Buddy boy, the Northern Kingdom is just cranking out, like every 5 or 6 years, they're cranking out some princess that we have to marry. So I'm guessing kingdoms in this universe, they don't really go by genetic line, because it hasn't even been long enough for like the old princess who was wed into our kingdom to have a kid that would then somehow be betrothed to our future monarchs. Yeah, sure. Maybe princess means something else up there, like firefighter. A ship has been quarantined. It may be the plague. Shall we quarantine the whole port? Or it may be Pokemon fever, right? Because it's the year 2000 and the world was rife with that shit. Yeah, because we said only 90s kids could remember that, and it's 10 years and it's into the new decade, so by the same logic, it's about 2000 right now. What am I doing? We want Pokemon. The message says a village in the south is encouraging polygamy. Right on. Send the church, send the army. Send a bunch of old white dudes to shame them, or send a bunch of young white dudes to kill them. You know, our army is kind of low. Let's send the church. Oh, that made it stronger. Your army needs a good leader, and you chose me. Listen to my advice, says General Poyon. Sure. An explosion in the mine has killed at least 100 people. Should we continue to dig? You betcha. The Eastern Baronies, I think it's Baronies because it's Baron. It's not Barone. This isn't Everybody Loves Raymond, okay? Are we grouping under the banner of the terrible warlord? Send the army. Lady Charlotte, are you my wife? Yeah, let's send the army. The message says, I am offering you the services of a master spy. Signed P. Oh yeah, dude. That's one of our goals in life. Recruit the spy, find the frozen blood, have an heir, and travel. Learn a new language. Okay, my love, I would like to organize a tournoi. BRB, I'm gonna Google the word tournoi. Okay, just as I thought, relying on my 3rd grade French, tournoi means, tournament. Who wants this? Queen Laurentia. Is this our wife? Who is the other lady? Not our wife. Yeah, let's host a tournament. The Queen of the South is offering you 40 books. We should build a library. What did I say last time this happened? I think I had an amazingly hilarious quip about 40 books. That's what a library. What a huge library. Who knows what I'll say this time? 40 books. You call that a library? I don't. Yeah, we don't have any money to build a library actually, so you can burn those. While doing my research, I designed a rather clever way to distill alcohol. I would like to share the revenue. Yeah, dude. Could we dismember Graham Loosetongue, please? This clown broke our trebuchet. Yeah. Yeah, we want to kill this dude. I was playing tennis with a giant. He won. Oh, you. Pay the army or go away. I guess pay the army helps the army and our cash. Go away helps the people or hurts the people. Pay up, dude. Shit, paying the army hurts our money. Somehow he is tied to our bank account. We may be able to find a way to stop the war thanks to the diplomatic effort from our embassies. Yeah. My lord, what about a bit of fencing? On guard. Nice. You will dance in hell. Cool way to talk to the king, I guess. Kill this dude. I don't really care about fencing. I would like to conduct a mass to the memory of your father. Who is that again? Our name is Gerald the Wicked. I think Gerald the Wicked gives a rat's ass or any other kind of ass about his dad. No. Our beautiful capital smells of garbage half the year. Let's build a sewer system. Let's vacation half the year. What do you say to that? The Eastern Baronies are attacking. We only prevail by enlisting the population. Sure thing. Folks of a remote village are teaching their children to spit on the king's men. Kill them all. There are too many people to execute. I need help from the army. No. A group of villagers pretend they're assaulted by celestial beings. It's probably a trick to pay less tax. You bet it is. The mines are full of gold, my lord. We're rich. Let's appear at the castle window with our wife. You should organize a curfew. Yeah, dude. Seems advice is not to your liking. You know who rules above men and kings. God, it's certainly not you. I repent. It's certainly not you, dude. The Merchants Guild is selling good traditionally produced blah 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 blah. Yeah, you betcha. My lord, you can't stop the trade. Please reconsider, even if it means paying a new tax. Fine, we'll stop the trade. Do you need some credit, my lord? 8,000 gold pieces at 5% interest? No. Whether you want to or not, I need you in the crypt of Saint Armand. It's a matter of life and death. No. May the saints forgive your sins. You feel someone behind your back. Explain yourself. You're grasped from behind by an armed monk. You're sentenced to be burnt alive. Your name is erased from books and buildings. So we had a full church. I guess the church went mad with power. 30 years in power, though. That's pretty good for Gerald the Wicked. Alright, guys, and that's where I think we'll leave it with, who's our new dude? Harry, the 10th king. Gerald ruled for 30 years. George ruled for 8. We had, James, 2. Then we had another George. 2 Georges, huh? Fancy that. Oh, remember this? That's when we met the devil. 666. It'll be another long 666 years until we meet that dude again. But yeah, this has been Reigns, Tinder decision-making, choose-your-own-adventure extravaganza. We'll see you next time, guys. I've been Daniel. This has been super fun, great. Leave a like, leave a sub, leave a Clementes, and we'll see you next time. On the flippy flop, on the flip flop, other side of the coin. Later.